What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spencer. A little bit of bonus gameplay today. I recently just did a video with my Invoked Generator deck playing against Tenyi Swordsoul, but this duel was pretty entertaining, so I thought I'd show it, and it's obviously my second upload of the day, so not too crazy. Kind of a good hand, and actually, I learned in the first video that I did today, this was like, I had this duel before, this is actually pretty good, because the field spell is a soft once per turn. Once per turn, if a card is added from main deck, you get to special summon a generator. The token creation, that's a hard once per turn. So I think I don't end up setting Generator boss stage when I should have, because it would have been additional interruption, which is pretty neat in my opinion. Nothing really to do here other than just grab Dogmatic Punishment because it's 2 interruptions versus 1, which is what Flare would be. And also can decently give you follow-up in the right situation when you don't have to send Elder, and you can send like a good card that can help get your engine rolling. I did show him Called by the Grave, oopsie doopsies. Draw a card there. Generator boss stage, so no Ash, pretty cool. And then I'm going to activate that again, get the tokens, and we'll see where he ends up starting his turn. Hard potentially being very good on the discard effect, especially if he has like, not Vessel, but the other one that searches Swordsoul, Emergence. I'm going to go ahead and negate there because I want to have the other effect online, which just make a good reason why this card's like actually pretty decent. So Alternate a special summon. I'm thinking I'm going to use Called by the Grave here. It's a pretty easy read for me. And then on summon a Monk, of course, Called by the Grave. And he knew I had that, which is pretty interesting, but I guess you kind of have to. I don't know. Kind of weird, but okay. I think he's going to go ahead and go for Vishuda. Vishuda is going to bounce to the back row. So he knows what this is. It's punishment, of course. Again, another reason why I should have set boss stage as well. I definitely could have baited that out and got another negation out, which is would have been really nice, actually, because I could have used the one that only uses 1 token, and I could have negated like a special summon of like Chi-Shao. What are you going to do? But he's going to activate that. I'm going to activate Effect Veiler. Such a good, Effect Veiler on his Mo-Yi, which basically stops most of his plays, and he goes ahead and scoops. So definitely hand trappable Swordsoul is, which is why I think they're so good in this format more than anything else, other than just being a good deck, right? They have like Despia is like the most popular, and they don't play hand traps. So I think that's why it goes through a lot. And so Pot of Desires to draw 2 there, and now he goes ahead and activates Emergence. I do have 2 forms of interruption, so pretty decent. I do have access to one of my engines. Of course, I draw one of my bricks. What else are you going to do? And this is Mo-Yi, reveal Ataya. And then I'm going to activate an Imperm. So, do not want him to get access to his best synchro. The DD Crow can be interesting, cannot be interesting. I think it does end up coming in this replay, though. I don't feel good. Like, I feel like I just lost this duel, right? So he does go into the Flare there. And activate Long Yuan, a burn for 12. And he can turn those into a Shaman. Shaman affected discard. Trying to bring back Taya, and I will activate DD Crow. I thought for sure he'd activate Baron. I thought for sure. Let's see what he ended up banishing here. Oh, so he did. Actually, he banished his Blackout. So it makes a. Interesting. So I guess he's thinking, like, oh, I don't want the. Like. I don't have the trap, so what's the real reason? Holding on like to 3 cards, 1 negate. I get the chances, I get it. But I'm going to activate Ecclesia. He says that is A-okay. All right. At this point, I'm thinking I kind of got him. Like, he's going to have to activate Flirt here, right? A little bit of connection problem, but no, he did have Imperm. So if he didn't have Imperm, I definitely just won this duel, but... we'll see what ends up happening. Called by could be good for the Shaman again if he does go for it. Don't know why he doesn't normal summon. Although, I guess it really wouldn't have mattered. Okay. This is pretty wild. This is how good boss stage is, I guess. So I'm going to activate Generator boss fight. I'm going to see if he's going to negate this, because it's actually just like the actual just end of the duel, pretty much. So he draws into another Ecclesia. I kind of got lucky there. He's going to negate there. So that's offline. If he normal summons something, I like any of like Mo-Yi or something, I lose. But he does activate Shaman of the Tenyi. And I do have the Called by the Grave. Pretty wild. He goes to battle phase. These cannot be destroyed. Pretty cool. And actually, now I'm starting to wonder. So 2 Taya, I think they only run 2. So he might... Wow. A Moyi got banished. I know they're running 3 Moyi. That's not a worm. That's crazy. This is starting to make much more sense now. He didn't have anything. God, it's... Wow. I may have lucked out, honestly, but I don't know. A top deck of Alistair the Invoker. I can go ahead and normal summon there. And one of my favorite tech cards right now, just circulating around. And I'm just thinking, because I'm like, do I have to go into anything else, right? Does he have an extra deck monster? Because I want to go into Elysium, I think it's called, or Asylum. I think it's called Elysium. But I don't, so I unfortunately do have to use this. And I do go into the Elysium, which has 3,200 attack. This card is so underrated. It's insane. It's so insane. So effective invocation in graveyard, and he ends up scooping. So this card is just like so good against Despia, unless they have Super Poly. If they have Super Poly, you just lose. I hate Super Poly, so what are you gonna do? But quick effect banish, especially if you boost the attack, like you don't have to banish the Elysium, right? You can just banish Alistair, which is pretty nice. But yeah, this card's really good. It's just a quick effect, right? Geki banish, which is really underrated. But that was an additional match against Tenyi Swordsoul. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Other than that, that's going to do it for today's video, and I'll see you guys next time.